Alright, welcome back. So today our story starts from still inside of Makerere University, and I will take you through the Makerere University road and then to the main gate into WANDEGEYA. But along the way, I'll bring you a lot of stories from here. Anyway, this is Uganda, a very beautiful country, as you can evidence from the trees and the weather. It's actually 6 p.m. and it's very interesting that we still have sunlight. Anyway, right now I'm on this road coming from Livingstone Hall, heading up, and it's actually called Observatory Road. And I keep on wondering why it is called Observatory Road, or a lot of you might be wondering why it's called Observatory Road, but it's very interesting that it's named after the Observatory Hill, basically the highest point on Makerere University, which in the distance would be behind those trees. It actually was used for geographical and meteorological observations, and if you really go onto the very top of the hill, behind the residential buildings that you see there, that I think is also part of staff members, you'll, as of today, find masts and radio and telecommunications, basically the brain of the university's communication infrastructure in the past. We are now moving up, and as you might have known, this is basically the summit of the hill of the land. From here, the British colonial administration and early researchers could look across the entire Kampala. It's a place of perspective, both literary and academically. Plot 156. I didn't know these places had plots for the time I've been around here. I thought it was just ambiguous, but I think it's an attempt to revamp this. This is staff area, probably teaching, probably non-teaching, but all the same, it's a beautiful place. And now, I think, as you see, you can see the masts nestled in the trees. Those are all for telecommunication, and that's the highest point on this hill. Anyway, I love this stretch. It's beautiful and breathtaking, both literally and metaphorically, seeing that you have to ascend that steep hill, and that will take your breath, only to be afforded this breathtaking scenery or walkway. It's a beautiful place. Nice infrastructure. I wonder to whom this belongs. Does it have a plot number? There's not much I know about it, but we've actually started our level. It's actually gradual descent, and we are going to join Quarry Road. Quarry Road is a very interesting name, but I think it's more of a literal name, like literally, because it gets its name from an actual stone quarry. It kind of existed on the side of this hill, probably somewhere down there in the distance. And during that time, it was mostly used to extract stone that was used to build some of the older iconic grey stone foundations that the university has. So that was, I think, in the 1920s and to the 1940s, at the beginning of the university's time. Anyway, this is physics department, and you've all actually seen this. And this is actually a better image of the Quarry Road. It goes way into the distance, and it will meet Northcote Road, that rises from the Nkrumah Hall roundabout. By the way, Nkrumah Hall used to be called Northcote before it was split into Nkrumah and Sibira. Basically, a block renamed. Nice infrastructure, still old staff quarters. To me, it's a beauty to behold. It's a beauty to behold. Anyway, at times it's a bit hard. Wow. And the university is closed, that's why it's mostly empty. And the beautiful Kampala sunset. I don't know whether you catch that. I think I got a flare of sunlight in the distance. And this stretch, this is actually a footpath. So if you really walk beyond that building you see in front belonging to the physics department, you will realize that you'll reach the College of Engineering, Design, Art and Technology. I mention it because it's not my intention to end up that side. I think the previous video has something to do with that, but I bring you here to show you this building. I really love it. It's just one floor up, but well built and very present. I wonder whether those stones that you see are the ones that were used from the quarry. Yeah, physics department, Makerere University. So if you want to reach out, feel free. But the reason I'm here is I wanted to show you the College of Natural Sciences. And this is very interesting. Kind of reminds me of my old high school. And this actually used to be called the College of Sciences. Sorry, it used to be called the Faculty of Sciences. That is during a time when Makerere University still operated the faculty system. And I think I'm going to take a detour just to kind of show you a little bit of the former Faculty of Science. But ever since the university transitioned to the collegiate, yes, colleges basically, I don't know what the noun becomes, collegiate system, something like that. This has become then the College of Natural Sciences. It has very iconic buildings. Kind of, if you look at how colonial educational infrastructures used to exist, large windows, I think that's to let in light for the use of microscope. That was at a time before electricity was a thing in Uganda. It's actually beautiful, and look at the beautiful Ugandan sunset. Man, I think my camera does this no justice, but it's a great place. Imagine studying from here and picture it in a semester where there are a lot of people around these areas, lively. Sad that this tree had to be cut down, though the stump itself almost feels like an art piece. But this may be because it may have fallen by the storm. As I see, it's torn clean. Okay. Let me first have a look at this sign. It's fading. I don't know whether this is because green doesn't do very well. Department of Plant Science, Microbiology and Biotechnology, Makerere University. But people are in holiday, so you won't be able to see students. And today is December the 23rd, 2025. Yes, we are here at the College of Natural Sciences. So I give you a little bit of the history because you really need to know. This is the cradle of sciences basically at Makerere University. And knowing that in the 1927 the Faculty of Science, which is basically the, did I say 1990? Actually 1927 the Faculty of Sciences was actually officially kind of established. Collegiate shift, yes, that's the word. And basically this is where they had sciences of physics, chemistry, math and biology. If you want to understand the foundation of Uganda's medical and engineering breakthroughs, it started basically right here, Department of Mathematics. So you'll find physics, chemistry, and this magnificent building is actually one of their chemistry laboratories. Really, really great. I shall show you the sign. Makerere is actually beautiful and has a lot of beautiful infrastructure. And far in the distance you see the ivory tower, but that's yet to come. School of Statistics, It's a very humble, historic structure. I think those are some of the structures that began the university. Department of Chemistry. Interesting. Makerere University College of Natural Sciences, Department of Chemistry. Makerere University Chemical Society. Yep, College of Natural Sciences, or the Faculty of Sciences. Later on to give birth to engineering and medicine. These are the foundations that build and constitute those. Wow, this is beautiful to behold, more so with students not around. And that is an iconic monument. An iconic monument. I think it is from the 1990s, but I think I'll take you to it. Before we go to it, I want to show you this building. And this building was a donation by JICA, kind of marking international relationships. JICA, in full, I think it's JICA, let me find it out. Japan International Cooperation Agency, actually that's its full name. You can see that it is distinct, and you can see the title right there. In fact, the structure was constructed and donated by the Japanese International Corporation and officially handed over to Makerere University in 1992. It serves as the administrative heart of the college, housing the principal's office. It stands as a symbol of the post-1980s international partnership that helped rebuild Makerere University after the Civil War. By the way, we passed the old Botany building, which was on the other side. I forgot to tell you the year it was built in, but actually that was 1957. 1959. So I want to show you this monument right here, and it would do me injustice if I didn't show you the nameplate on it. Some people are chilling on it. That's because of how beautiful it is, but let me just show you what you'll be seeing here. So, Golden Jubilee Monument, hatching a new generation. Nice slogan. Artist Professor George Kakoza, 1943 to 1983. Material copper, brass, steel, and concrete. Completed during the Platinum Jubilee celebration, which happened in 1997. Oh, interesting. The person seems to have long died as the artist, and the Golden Jubilee was celebrated later. Anyway, sad to understand, but that's the famous University Road. Do you want to be in my camera? How are you? No, I'm actually vlogging as I go.
Sure.
Yes. So, do you want to be in it? It's a nice way to spend the evening. Just showcase. It's a beautiful place.
So you're recording?
Yes, I'm recording. No, I'm not doing a live stream. It's just a recorded clip. So, do you want to tell us anything? Let you know that these people might need to know.
About that thing.
Okay, about that thing. All right. So how are you?
I'm fine.
So tell me more.
Let me see completely.
Actually, I already read that.
This one was for the platinum celebration. Yeah. Platinum Jubilee.
But I'm seeing Golden Jubilee.
No.
On top.
Oh yeah. The Golden Jubilee.
Yeah, it was completed prior to the Golden Jubilee, and then this nameplate was put later.
These are like what? These are eggshells. This is like the mother, like take it like the hen, the chicken, hatching its egg. So it's basically showing like Makerere is hatching the new generation. So that's the meaning of this monument.
I almost thought it was a marabou stock.
No.
Or the crested crane.
It's not exactly
the national bird.
It's mainly about the mother hatching the egg. So basically, Makerere is hatching in new breeders.
Oh, that's how you understand it, or that's what it
That's
is?
what it means.
How do you know that?
I read about it.
Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, if you guys are wondering, he's an architectural student. Architecture, right? Architectural student. Yes. Anyway, just going to have a chat with him, and let me leave you this view. You're not going to have Christmas.
I'm still around.
No, no, no. Being around doesn't necessarily mean you won't have Christmas. Oh, Posy, Christmas, having Christmas means like going to the village. No.
Why?
Where am I? I'm actually. This is an interesting view. I think I thought I should share it with you. Yep. Yep. All right. So we are from that monument, and that's Northcote Road, University Road. So let's go. Anyway, yeah, it would be not right if I didn't show you this. I find this very interesting. College of Computing and Information Sciences, which is a bit interesting. Then East African School of Library and Information Sciences, and just adjacent to it is the main library, at least the old building side. Very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, so actually you may notice people jogging, so a lot of people have to jog inside here, most of them staff or related to staff, because it is quiet. College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, Corners. It's a very interesting name. And over the distance is the Freedom Square. This is where Makerere ceremonies, most of grand ceremonies are carried out. For instance, the graduation and all that. I think I'm going to cross the side because I want to show you the main building. Right there in the distance. Actually, between the main building, Ivory Tower, and the College of Agriculture is St. Augustine Chapel. But a little bit of the College of Agriculture. Basically, it was the first professional course introduced to Makerere, and that was around 1924 as a response to the need of scientific farming in the British Protectorate. And it has long translated to a college that you see today. Actually, you'll find that it manages the Makerere University Agricultural Research Institute in Kabanyolo. That is in the heart. Basically, I feel like telling you more about that college because it's where Uganda's food security is designed. Some of the most climate resistant crop varieties have come from there, and it feels bad that I'm passing by the Makerere main university, and I think I should talk about the main building, the Ivory Tower. The construction actually started in 1938. The first sword was cut from the Duke of Gloucester, and that's, I think, a legend, probably grass from the UK. And anyway, it was completed in 1941. What you're looking at right now is basically a resurrection. This building was tragically gutted by fire in September 2020. It has been meticulously reconstructed to look exactly like the first original, which opened its doors back in 1941. Anyway, this one was reopened for the centenary celebrations in 2022. That is, Makerere was marking 100 years. Notice the white walls, the blue shutters. It was designed to replicate the University of London, which Makerere was affiliated with for decades. Ain't it beautiful? I think it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, acacia tree. If any of you knows the origin of acacia tree, is it native? Is it native? But you find a lot of tree species within Makerere University. Makerere University is a very beautiful place to be. And right now, I'm just taking a walk. By the way, in the distance, this observatory road should drop you at the Makerere University main gate, and we are going to reach there. Today, it's a bit dark. I started my vlog a little late, which would mean some of the places will be dimly lit. But then the beauty is I get to test the prowess or power and ability of my Sony Xperia 5 Mark IV camera 2022 release. I'm fast approaching social sciences. This is the hub of social sciences, and nice infrastructure. Actually, you'll notice that most of the infrastructure along this road or along the university, most of them are 1950s. Let me see. I need to show you this. College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Choose Office of the Principal, College Registrar, College of the Bursar. Go to the left, others to the right. School of Languages, School of Liberal and Performing Arts, School of Social Sciences, School of Women and Gender Studies. Wow, okay, it's a huge college. I kind of thought they only stopped here. While the Ivory Tower represents the past, we can see the Center of Training Facility, which represents the future. But we'll be there in just a bit. A little bit more of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. It was established as the Faculty of Arts in 1922. It is the home of thinkers. And I think if you've ever heard of Ngugi wa Thiong'o, especially this is the faculty that kind of provided that leader. Julius Nyerere, also from here. Very interesting college. And Frank Kalimuzo Central Training Facility in bold. Now this building is named after Frank Kalimuzo, the first Vice Chancellor of an independent university, Makerere University. During Amin's regime in 1972, he was disappeared. He was picked up by state security and never seen again. Naming this modern facility after that man, Kalimuzo, is a way of the university honoring a man that gave his life for the institution. I've seen a monument right here, just right opposite Frank Kalimuzo. What does it have to say? I think I may have to come back another day and give you a proper tour of Makerere University, but let's just see this. This is the bust of the President of Tanzania, right there. Mwalimu Julius Nyerere, unveiled by His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, on the occasion of the celebration of the 50th anniversary of the University of East Africa on the 29th June 2003. Oh, by the way, this actually used to be a part of University of East Africa, which included Nairobi University and Dar es Salaam University. But I think the East African community didn't really work out, and they became, in their own rights, fully fledged universities by themselves. Mwalimu Julius Nyerere was the Chancellor of the University of East Africa from 1963 to 1970, supported by UNESCO, Ugandan government. Yep. Anyway, let's go forward, more infrastructure, but walking on the lawn. Some of these are really interesting places. I think this might have been the former residence of the Kabaka Mutesa too when he was studying here. He was actually a student of literature, and it's believed, I don't know why I keep using the word believed, but I have a feeling this was the place, but now it has been transformed. It's getting dark. Now the buildings in the distance might have a little bit of light. I don't know how my camera is performing. Interesting trees. We may not be able to see it today because of the darkness. Another okay, I think I'm just going to cross over and just let you take in the view. And if you're new, please do hit the subscribe button and provide me with anything that you want to say in the comment section. What you would like to see, what you've seen, and what you think about it. University Road, from the main building, Ivory Tower, to the main gate. A lot of history. Monument, but that's for some other day. But for now, let me just show you what Frank Kalimuzo Central Training Facility incorporates. Temporary main building block before it was renovated and people moved over. They decided to move in here. But this no longer now matters. I think what may be remaining here would be the University Basa. But alright, let's rush through. I like the natural hedges. I think this is more realistic than the artificial hedges that at times you find along these places. The structure is being renovated. It is actually vast. 300 acres. It's really insanely big, and I really can't finish it. But because I promised you to take you up to the main gate, please let's head. International office on Lincoln House. Used to be staff residences, but now offices. National Mind Education Program, International Youth Fellowship offices on Lincoln House. What they do, I don't know. Anyway, so Makerere University Guest House. Makerere University Guest House. Right here. So international students are normally accommodated here. Facilities, accommodation, restaurant, garden. So if you're visiting, this is a place to be. You want food, that's a place to be. Tennis courts. And then College of Information and Communication Sciences. Let me just take you to the signage. Right there. So basically this is the software and innovation hub when it comes to computer sciences and any related courses. In the distance I see a glimpse of the Makerere University main gate. Right there. Complex hall in the distance, in the darkness. Some other day I think I'll show it to you, probably in a better video. But it's originally built right there in the distance. Originally built in 1969 with a grant from the Danish government. It was initially the center of continuing education before becoming a full hall of residence. And it houses female students who have a nickname, the crocodiles. Historically, the area in front of the hall used to flood heavily during rains, leading students to joke that they were living in a swamp with crocodiles. They have a mutual solidarity with Mitchell Hall. Anyway, and this is one of the roundabouts, just the main gate. It's already dark, but I think now you start seeing the skyline of Kampala in the distance, past the main gate. Wow. Okay. This is a mosque actually, and it's one of the Muslim communities around here, and as such, all right. I think I'm hungry, and therefore commentary. Together decided to put on lights for me. Very interesting. This actually is part of the old gate, but which was reconstructed for the 100-year celebration. And I don't know whether from this point I can be able to give you a glimpse of the university. Welcome to Africa's premier university, Makerere University. Premier, I think, means the first, and it has graduated a lot of presidents. I think you saw the bust of Julius Nyerere, Milton Obote of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni of didn't see. Okay. Anyway, we have embarked onto this street, Makerere Hill Road, joining Haji Musa Kasule Road, and we are out of the formal neighborhoods of the educated into the chaotic streets of Kampala, Uganda. I don't think we are visible. It's nightfall. Street vendors trying to catch the last cent, and now this is a busy and bustling city. At times when you're inside the university, you forget to realize that there's such happening outside. It sort of envelopes anyone studying from the realities of the hassles of the city. Nakasero suburbs in the distance, a very expensive residential neighborhood with consulates, hotels and all of that. But in this direction we are heading to WANDEGEYA Township or something like that. I'm not just surprised there's still a lot of movement. Today is the 23rd December, basically I would say a day to Christmas, because tomorrow is the 24th and the next day will simply be Christmas after the 24th. And this is WANDEGEYA for you. WANDEGEYA market in the distance, and if WANDEGEYA road in the distance, and the WANDEGEYA mosque. I think now you guys know these parts. Even if I were to end my video right here, it would be great, because I've fulfilled my main mission of showing you WANDEGEYA, and as such, let's go find food. Let's try to end this small tour. And it's actually 7 p.m. as you can hear the call to Muslims to come and pray. Actually, I can see a few already. They are attending prayers. This place is always full during Eid period. Anyway, let's find ourselves some food. I'm praying the place I normally eat food from operated today, but seeing that there are fewer and fewer people towards Christmas time, I don't think that will be very possible. But nonetheless, I have the hope. Most of the guys are done, so actually the prayers don't take that long. 5 minutes past 7. So I think the other person who calls people for prayer may have delayed, or he had to first pray and then call the other. Interesting structure. I don't quite get what it is, but yeah. Anyway, we are here. More of the WANDEGEYA North Wing Market. And see you guys in the next video, and Merry Christmas if we meet after.